Okay, we're going to go over the 4 vital behaviors that successful coaches do every single day consistently to build a rocking business. So the first one is to be proof the products work. And I think that's kind of a self-explanatory, because if you're going to be with this company, you have to actually prove that the products work, because you are one of the faces of Beachbody. So we're drinking our Shakeology, we're drinking our Energize or Recover post-workout. We're doing those things daily. We are completing a program start to finish. We are doing the meal plans given to us. And the most important thing is we're sharing this on our social media, and we're sharing how it fits into our lifestyle. So it's important not to just share like me drinking my shake, me drinking my Energize, this is me working out, and just cycle back through, because people are going to connect with how that shake fits into your lifestyle. So for me, I drink it in the morning as my breakfast. So I talk about that, and I just say it's great on the go, it's super healthy, and people just want to see how it fits into your everyday life, these products. And we want to show how they can freaking change your life, because that's how people are going to sense your passion about it, and that's how they're going to be like, wait, what is she doing? I think I want to join her. It's also important with this one that it's called curiosity marketing. So we don't just want to give the product name on our social media, because then they will just go and Google it and buy it themselves instead of you getting the commission off that. So that's why I say crack juice, because then people ask me, hey, what is that yellow drink you're drinking? And I could say, oh, it's Energized. Do you want the link, or have you heard of it before? With Shakeology, I don't ever say Shakeology. I say Superfood Shake, or my health shake, or daily dose of health, because that's going to get people interested in what you're drinking instead of just giving a brand name. And any program I do as well. So like Transform 20 is coming up soon, and I don't think you'll ever see, it'll never say on my Instagram Transform 20. It'll just say 20-minute step program. So it just gets people thinking and like wondering what you're doing, and then they'll ask you. Second vital behavior is to connect, invite, and follow up. I think this is the one that makes most people nervous, especially because you might have gotten direct sales messages before and you don't really like that. The thing that's different about this is I don't think I'm selling a product at all. I'm sharing about it, and it's something that can change your life. And I'm so passionate about what these products can do for you, so I never feel salesy doing it. When you do send invites, we send invites to people that are watching our Instagram stories, liking our pictures, following us on social media. I never send messages to people who don't follow me or don't interact with me. I just send invites to people that are engaging on my Instagram. And so my invites change all of the time, depending on what I'm feeling that week or that month, depending on what boot camp I'm inviting to. And I just send invites daily, and we're sharing the opportunity to join us and the opportunity to change your life. So if your message sounds salesy, you might want to change it. Personally, I change mine all the time. My invite sounds like something another Megan of the world, would respond to. So depending on what tribe you're going for, cater that message to them, and what they would connect with. So inviting, connecting. I'll watch people's Instagram stories, not for a long time, and I'll comment, and I'll just say, hey, cute sweater, or whatever, and just genuinely connect with people that you vibe with and you think you'd be friends with in real life. I have a lot of people on Instagram that I would totally be friends with in real life, and I've invited them, and they've said no thanks at this point, but we're genuine friends on Instagram, and I love that about this business. And the last one is follow-up. Following up is key, especially when people say no thanks. the first time, or they say, you know, I already have a health and fitness routine, thanks anyways. Following up is where I get a lot of success with people wanting to join me, because the first time you send an invite, that's when they're going to start watching you on your story a little bit more closely and see what you're actually doing. That's why it's important to stay consistent and to do your workouts and your meal plan every single day, because people are going to be watching you. So if you take a week off, then they do lose trust, and it's just important to stay consistent with that. But anyways, so once you send the first invite, if they haven't been watching your stories, they're probably going to tune in more closely to see what you're doing. And following up with people, it's a very quick and simple message, and I just say, hey, are you interested in my boot camp this month? It starts this date or something. Or it can just be the invite you're sending, like that you changed from last month, you can send again. But following up is super, super important. Even if someone does say no thank you, maybe in 3 months they will say yes. So go ahead and shoot them that invite. With Connect, Invite, and Follow Up, we like to do social media posts with calls to action. And so in your caption, you can say, hey, drop an emoji if you're interested, or drop your email if you want more information about this boot camp. In your Instagram stories, you can put polls, or you can do the little questions thing and have people drop their email. Just ways for people to say, hey, I'm interested, without them having to actually reach out and like message you, because some people will never do that. So on your Instagram stories, you're going to want to invite to your boot camp. And at first it might be a little nerve-wracking, but you can just say, hey, we're doing this boot camp. We have accountability, this and this. You've heard it on my stories, so you know what it sounds like. But we want to invite publicly as well as directly messaging people. It's kind of like on Facebook when someone says, hey, come to my party, it's going to be awesome, bring this. And you might think, they're not inviting me, they're not talking to me. That's the same with our boot camp. Sometimes on our social media, we can say, hey, we're inviting on your story, but no one's saying yes. It's kind of the same thing. So when you say, hey, come join my boot camp, there might be people that might think, oh, they're probably not talking to me, she doesn't want me in my boot camp. That's why it's important to message people, because they might be too nervous to actually reach out. Okay, the third vital behavior is to get people results. So that's why it's important to commit to your own health and fitness journey, to show people that you can actually get results. You want to, when you do get challengers, you want to make sure that you are engaging with them, following up with them, recognizing them when they meet huge goals, or if they worked out every day. You just want to get them the results, because then they will start feeling that passion about this business as well, even if they do just start out as a challenger. So you want to make sure people get the results, because Beachbody programs and meal plans and they totally changed my life, and it can change theirs as well, and yours. Fourth thing for vital behaviors is to do personal development. This coaching is not just about diving into yourself physically, it's also about mentally and emotionally, and I think that's another beauty of this business. So every day, read or listen to 15 minutes of personal development, and get on the team calls. Personal development, there are a lot of different books and podcasts and YouTube videos you can listen to. So I go through phases. Here's an awesome book I read, Mastering Your Mean Girl. I listened to Girl Wash Your Face. It depends on if you like to read, or I do a lot on Audible, where I just listen to the book because I don't really have time to sit down and read, but I do have time to listen on my way to work. So, I'm trying to think. On YouTube, sometimes I listen to TED Talks. Podcasts are really good. Life School podcast is a good one for emotional and mental mindset. Those ones really are awesome. But it's important to dive into personal development as well. So those are the 4 vital behaviors. As you weave these into your everyday life, you will see success as you do them every single day. So be proof the products work. You can do that by sharing on your social media. Connect, invite, follow up. Sit down for 20 minutes, 10 minutes, 30 minutes, an hour a day, however much you want to dedicate to inviting. Send your invites. Get people results. As you sign people up, text them, say, hey, what's going on? How are you? How can I help? 4th, on your way to work or when you're about to get ready for bed, read that personal development. So don't overcomplicate it. It might seem like a lot, but as you weave these into your everyday life, that's where you're going to see the success and your business start gaining momentum. So that's all I have for 4 vital behaviors.